and I will highlight why this bill is dangerous and must be rejected. What happens when the government allows genetic modifications to be released into our food, our medicine, and our environment without oversight, without consultation, and without our consent? The bill removes transparency, erases protections, and hands control to corporations. It takes away our right to know what we are eating, what is being tested in our environment, and what risks we are being exposed to. Regulators have repeatedly failed to protect the public from safe technologies. Asbestos, declared safe, now linked to fatal respiratory illnesses. Thalidomide, given to pregnant women, causing severe birth defects. Oxycontin, marketed as low risk, fueling the opioid crisis and killing hundreds of thousands of people. Contaminated polio vaccine infected millions with a cancer causing virus. COVID 19 vaccine rushed under emergency authorization, bypassing long term safety studies, leading to unforeseen health impacts and deaths. Now, with genetic modification, are we making the same mistake? Once GMO species are released, they cannot be recalled. Cross pollination and unintended mutations will have catastrophic consequences. Corporations like Monsanto, now Bayer, patent GMO seeds, enforcing strict contractual agreements that prevent farmers from saving and replanting seeds. These patents force dependency on corporate controlled seeds, increasing costs and limiting farmer autonomy. Control the seeds, control the food, control the food, control the people. Organic farmers face lawsuits. Monsanto has sued over 140 for accidental contamination. E ki rā. This bill strips Māori of the right to protect our whenua and our whakapapa and violates fundamental protections under Te Tiriti o Waitangi, undermining Māori self-determination, New Zealand Bill of Rights Act, removing informed consent and the right to refuse unwanted interventions, international human rights law, violating principles of environmental sovereignty and indigenous rights. Māori a kaitiaki, our connection to the whenua, our awa, our maunga is part of our whakapapa. Let me be very clear. The government is declaring war on our whakapapa, and I find this unconscionable. The bill removes the right to know, allows changes without consent, and gives more power to the biotech corporations, while keeping the public in the dark. Without labelling, the risks are too high. No right to know. Consumers will lose transparency about whether their medicine, or environment contains GMOs. Changes without consent. The government can alter labelling laws without public input, forcing genetic modifications on the public. Biotech control. Corporations gain unchecked power while Māori and local communities lose their ability to reject or regulate GMOs. This is a breach of Te Tiriti o Waitangi, the New Zealand Bill of Rights, and the international human rights law. It is a deliberate suppression of information and forced compliance on genetic modification without public consent. This bill is reckless and it's dangerous. You represent us, not corporations, not globalists, but New Zealanders. I urge the committee to restore local decision-making powers over GMOs, ensure communities and councils can determine what's happening in their own region, reject the gene technology bill in its entirety, require full consultation with Māori local councils and the wider community, ensure any future genetic technology proposals undergo independent scientific review, free from corporate and political influence. Do you want to be responsible for a GMO outbreak? If this bill is passed, how will you answer when future generations ask, why did you let this happen? This is our whānau line in the sand, and we say no to this bill. A government that removes transparency, forces compliance, and hands unchecked power to corporations is not democratic. It is tyrannical. This bill is the foundation of corporate fascism, and we will not stand for it. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Donna. Thank you. Thanks for your comments there. I must say, yes, we do represent the people, not the globalists.
That's not what your bill says.
This isn't
That's not what your
intended
bill
to.
says.
Hold on, Donna. Look, you made a comment there about how Monsanto doesn't allow farmers to collect their seeds or use their seeds. That's definitely not what this bill's intention is. If organics or whoever it may be wants to continue doing as they do, we're not going to hand those powers over to corporations.
Well, at the moment, you're
Donna.
letting the genie out of the. You're letting the genie out, and there's no calling back.
It's a big accusation to make, though, and it's certainly not what this
Well, I
government's
hold to
doing here.
that. I hold to that. Look at COVID. Look at COVID-19. Look at COVID-19. My father died of that vaccine, so yeah, I understand what gene technology can do.
Can direct those criticisms at Jacinda Ardern and the Labor government. But very good to have you here, Donna. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Kia ora.
you.